Hello, everyone. This is Leimomi Keliikuli, Intuitive Soul Alignment Coach here, and I'm here with Katie Singh. And we are going to just share with everybody her experience of doing the business SR, which was the business soul realignment intensive, and it was a 6-week process, and we learned a lot together. We learned all the different things of what her soul truly wanted and how to create program and packages that were aligned to her soul. So I wanted to, it's been quite some time already, like 6 to 8 months since we've last talked. And so I wanted to capture what her experience was, before and during and after. So maybe we can start with, who you are, what you do, what do you see and you desire to create in the world. And, why did you, feel like you needed to reach out to me when we first started?
When we first started, I was really feeling like I wanted a deeper understanding of who I was and what I was doing, and just feeling like no matter what I was doing, I was still, feeling blocked in really stepping into what I need to do and expressing myself. And so listening to you really inspired me. So that's what inspired me to reach out to you.
Mm-hmm.
So what I do, is helping the people to feel what they want to do on more a heart level, and really connect to that and create from that space. And really get connected back to nature and who they really are at a more natural level, and just feel more peace with where they're at, no matter what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. So when you got your blueprints, I made a 3-hour recording for you. What was that feeling like when we did the big clearing work? Like, what transpired?
It felt very almost chaotic. Like there was a lot going on. I think maybe because when I came to you, I wasn't in the most grounded space to begin with. So it felt like there was all these things happening, and then I felt like I was drawn to go to certain places, and I wasn't really understanding why, but I just had to trust that I needed to show up at these places and just trust the process of like being guided to go somewhere, and just go there. And then I realized through doing that, I started to feel more in alignment, and then from that place I was really able to focus in on what I needed to be doing. So at that point in time, it was just really to feel more grounded and just to get into the flow of being around people, and just being around the energy of creating consistent income, and just feeling like I could just expressing myself every day. But I feel like that to get into that space, it required a lot of just follow what I felt like I needed to do, and just trust that I had everything I needed to take the actions that I needed to. So I felt through just showing up and doing that, I don't know, I just took the action and just trusted that it was going to take me to where I needed to.
Yeah, and which it did, right? Like, it was a big journey over this past, almost a year now. And now that you know what directly your soul is about and what you want to do, and coming back into it also, right? Like coming back to, that your soul was all about divine power and freedom. And um, what did you notice that, after the program, what was it like afterwards, like to realize like I just need to keep feeling that aligned feeling and doing what I love to do, even though, you created another job, being in another job. But what were the kind of takeaways that you experienced knowing what your soul was at soul level after being like totally confused, right? And not really knowing who you are, to being like, well, this is what my soul is and this is what I want to do and we want to show up in the world as. Like, what was the new awakenings you got along the journey?
One of the main things is to really be in alignment. I need to be around people like a lot of the time. When I'm not, then that's where I feel like, it's harder to feel that energy and that momentum. So I feel like you pointing out that like there's two types of way we pick up information. If we're around people, we like receive our information by like looking what everything else around us. So I feel like that was a big insight for me, and experiencing that myself. And when I got to where I'm around people at the time, that's where I really felt like I was really stimulated and just felt like I was constantly like receiving information, and that was helping me to grow at a faster rate.
Mm-hmm. Right, because you were very secluded and you were traveling a lot and you didn't feel the connection that you wanted soulfully, because you just had to do what you needed to do. And that was you learning how to be more external in your manifesting blueprint, right? Like realizing that you're not internal, but you're more external, that you're meant to like be around people, and the people actually gives you information of like who you are at soul level. That was a very big shift, like to realize that I do need to be external, right? Which is different from introvert and extrovert. It's more about like the information of how you are around people and you change and shift relationships with people. That's the information that gives you more of knowing who you are, because you can see the difference and you can see how people interact with you. But an internal person would be totally opposite of that. They actually need more information, not from other people, right? And they're more in themselves. And then that's how they create, is from the internal, from the internal way rather than the external way. So that's a really good example, because that shifted a lot, right? In the rest of your life, the fulfillment, the feeling empowered, and doing what you love more. Doing more of
Yeah. So realizing that just got me really clear on what I wanted to focus on. So yeah, it got me clear on no matter what I'm doing, I just need to be around people that like in like a healthy environment where people are supportive, and I just constantly expressing myself. So that's what I focus on creating, and then things just took off from there, really.
Yeah, you're like in a whole nother space.
Like it's creating more momentum every day.
Right. Because you're with people who are contrasting you. That really wasn't you. When you need to be more in your similarity, right? Be more around similar people who really resonate with you. And then you can act from your divine power and be in your power. So yeah, it sounds like you went through a whole big journey of getting back into your power, right? Like standing up for what you really want, and also, creating the freedom that you wanted, and getting all those different skills that was necessary for you to do what you do now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. So it's been quite a journey. Just hearing it, it's just quite phenomenal how even though, you've had to go all the way around to really be back into who you are, um, just how beautiful it is to be that connected again, right? Like realizing this is what I am at soul level. This is my soul alignment, my business alignment, and then acting from that space. Is there any last things you want to share about um, what you're doing next? And, if you have anything else like your website that you want to share with us about your work?
So all the things that I like had the initial thoughts to implement like maybe a year ago. I feel like now it's completely evolved where like I'm completely ready to share it and help people create and maybe the journey that I've been through. Yeah, so I feel like I've had to go through this journey myself to really be in alignment with creating the programs that I had the thought of creating a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so going to be yeah, I've created these programs, so now I'm ready to be taking on people because I completely put on hold wanting to do that just so I can focus on where I was at and going through the journey myself first. So I'm completely ready to help others do that now. So my website is just my name, so it's katiefeng.com. So there is where people will be able to access me and what I can help them create in the future.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. And definitely everybody else, jump on her website and see what the new kind of things that she's going to be creating over the next year. I'm excited about that for you because I think just going through the program just gave you clarity, more confidence, more standing in your own unique truth and, you know, evolving the right direction to more of a freedom-based way of living and realizing that's what you value. So yeah, so if you guys ever need help with that, totally reach out to Katie. And thank you so much for listening in, and I'm just so honored that we had this time again to reconnect and to share your story and share your involvement in the program that we did together. Well, everyone, have a beautiful day. Aloha.